Okay, I think we're live. I hope we're live. Just waiting for this. My computer is just being slow. Probably should have restarted my computer, I guess. I'm just going to finish setting up here. There we go. And we'll get started playing some Atari games. I seriously need to buy a new computer. Been saying this for a while now. So, just gonna pop the chat here, so just in case anybody starts chatting, I can actually hear them. Hey, it's Extreme Wreck. Playing more Atari. Yeah, it's been a while since I did a live chat or a live anything, and I thought, yeah, I always like playing Atari, so let's do this. Let's play some Atari. Alright, I think we're all good to go. Can you see anybody else? I thought I'd start off by playing some Hero. Solar Fox. Can you hear me very well? I got my microphone like way over here. I don't know. I know this is a pretty good microphone, so it doesn't have to be like right up to my face. We got the Dirty Game Room and Ryan J. Navarro Coat. Did I say that right? Coat? Coated. All right, let's do this. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to turn down my volume, or I'm gonna blow my eardrums out here. These headphones are pretty good. I mean, these are the Apple ones, so they're all good. They're good. Just I forget sometimes to turn the speaker volume down. We'll play some Hero. This is like one of the better games on the Atari 2600. Now, this actually would be an interesting game to see Audacity games take on. Possibly even if they could get the original programmer on board. That'd be so cool. Coty. Okay. Coty? Is that it? Hey, it's Casey. How's it going, man? Glad you can make it on. I know this was like a last minute thing for me. I was contemplating this. I haven't done a live stream in a while, so I was like, you know, I gotta get back to doing some more live streams. It's funny that you know, I was thinking about it, and then I saw a video from a YouTuber named Top Hat Gaming Man. Some of you might have seen his videos or heard of him. And he was talking about how live streaming was hurting his channel. And his whole thing was that when you're doing live streaming, a lot of people just kind of come in and leave. Like they come in, they say hi, ask a question, and then they're gone. And I guess because his channel, he's fairly big, you know, a lot bigger than me, and his videos get a lot of views. And I think because he switched to doing a lot more live streaming, YouTube was starting to see that now all of a sudden his videos, people were not sticking around very long. And then he started to notice that all of his videos started to lose views. So I thought that's kind of interesting that, you know, doing live streaming can sometimes hurt a channel. But I mean, I don't plan on doing live streaming all the time anyway, so I don't think it'll really impact me at all. But what happens if you put the dynamite next to the miners? You mean you mean the guy that's at the bottom there? I don't think anything would actually happen. I think it just blows up. Whoa! I almost went down the wrong tube. Like I always say about this game, You gotta have a good controller. Whoa! Oh, wrong one. Hey, video games and collectibles. Yeah, you saw the one with Top Hat Gaming, yeah. Well, that's why it's like, you know, I started watching it going, you know, what could be happening? Opening up, Casey's opening up today's boxes and listening. Cool. I enjoy the live streams. Yeah, the live streams are great. I mean, putting out videos is fun, but you only really get to interact with people through the comment section, so it's cool to be able to do a, you know, alright. Let me know if anybody's noticing anything weird, or if see any of the spinnings. It's telling me it's connected. Weird. Try this again. I think that's part of the thing that I'm not too crazy about when it comes to streaming. Always worrying about your internet crapping out on you. Get back to where it was. It was weird too. It just happened in the middle of the game and the whole game just froze. I'm like, what's going on? Why'd the game freeze? Hopefully it's not just my computer that's crapping out. Don't remember where I was. I was like pretty far in there. 6, I think. Oh no! That sucked. No, not again. Oh my goodness. Ah. Try that again. The only problem with the with this, because I'm playing on the Stella emulator, is that whenever I have it on, I can't do anything else on my computer until I turn it off. So I can't leave the game running and then go and do something else. Which really sucks. It's the only one that does that too. The other emulators I use, like the Intellivision one, I can keep it running and I can go and do something else, shrink the window. Can't do that with this. Like, keeps the window in, you know, stuck there till I exit out. Let's not make those mistakes again. So far the internet is being stable. I literally went and just unplugged my modem and plugged it back in. I wonder if that's what's going on. Maybe the modem is starting to go. It's one of those Wi-Fi modem deals. The only good thing is I can actually keep the chat open so I can see the chat, or else I'd have a problem. Hopefully the chat is working too. Oh, not again. Just not playing well today. I don't know. I was considering doing like a Circus Convoy live stream only, but I'm not really getting that far in that game. So I don't know how much fun that would be. I don't know. Maybe I can play a little bit. I know a lot of people aren't watching much of the Circus Convoy because they're playing it themselves, trying to figure everything out, and they don't want any spoilers. Whoa, where am I going? I think this is where I went when I lost my internet. And this is where I was. Whoa. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe it was a level after this. I don't know. This is when everything starts going crazy. Oh no! Whoa. This game actually looks pretty decent on the Intellivision now too. Well, it's not called Hero, it's called Heli, but I mean, it's the same game. It's a homebrew. Oh, no. Oh. Now I'm just losing it. Whoa. Can't be wasting bombs like that. Oh, or lives. You have to go up. Oh no, I went the wrong way. Up and down. Ah! Alright, let's see what's going on here. I think my chat thing is my chat window is messed up. Can't see the chats. Hold on. I'm like, I don't see any chats. Just give me a sec here. Yeah, my computer just crapped out on me, or my internet or something, and so I had a little bit of a interruption there. But I think we're all back. We're all back to somewhat normal. Hey, we got Joe Yamada and Video Games Collectibles back. What new games do you have your eyes on next pickup? New games? Well, I definitely want to get the Casey's Gold that's going to be coming out from Audacity Games. That's definitely on my list. I don't know if the stream is looking good or not, but let me know if you see anything chappy or if it doesn't look right. Any new pre-orders? No, I haven't done any pre-orders. Let's see here. Yeah, we can do a little bit of Circus Convoy, just for some fun. Hopefully my internet stays. A sec here. Just gonna shrink some windows. I've got too much stuff going on. There we go. Yeah. Okay, now I gotta remember. I was playing this for a little while, and I got somewhere, but I didn't get too far. This is one of those games where you like literally just stumble upon the tricks and you accidentally figure stuff out. There's a star. There's a gas can. Parachutes. Okay, which way do I think I need to go this way first? I'm thinking. Yeah, they did an extremely good job on this game. What do I have to do? Oh yeah, the fuel. See, I didn't figure this out myself. I know I saw someone else do it. I'm like, oh. I don't know if I ever would have figured that out. It just seems like that's like I knew the fuel was for something, but I just couldn't think of what it would be for. So. Bunny in the hat. Pretty sure that bunny in the hat thing appears in the Casey's Gold as well. There's that airplane. More parachutes. Opened up the Gator Alley. Yeah, there's nothing past that point. I think that's like the frontal line, maybe. I don't know. Whoa! Almost ran into that airplane. I just love how this, like, a lot of this stuff in this game are obviously taken from other Activision games. How do I get that? I have no idea how to get that. So I'm just gonna keep going this way. If you watched my video on this, I don't think I've made it any further than when I played that. When I did the review video on this game. Now I think I know I can unlock that right now, but I think it's better to go after the other one. I don't think you need what's there, because there's another lock with a black key, and it seems like in this game the keys only work once, and then you have to find another key. I think that's what happened. So could be wrong, but I think I remember seeing the key disappear. Okay. It's freezing up on me. I'm gonna leave that there for now. What do I need? Parachute. It's funny, this skull is just sitting there, and it's like a lot of people are saying that it's a pain in the ass. It's like you just have to jump over it, and it's hard. There's Gator Alley. Play some Pitfalls. That's my favorite part, how it turns actually into the Pitfall sound too. Like, not only did he throw the level in here, but he gave you the Pitfall noise. That was what I thought was like a real good move. Oh no! even the sound effects. Back down we go. I'm actually, so far I have it scheduled for this this Wednesday to do a live chat with Audacity Games. So, as far as I know, it's still on. It's still on. We're still got it planned, and hopefully I don't have any internet issues during that time. Because that would really suck. And I'm losing all my men in this stage. I don't know why. It's just jumping over the alligators. Oh no! No, I'm losing it. Last life. Yeah. Let's just keep going. Oh yeah. Isn't there I think I have to go to the giraffe. Oh no! Anyways, yeah, I know a lot of people probably don't want to watch too much footage because they don't want to learn too much until they get a chance to play it. But that's okay. Let me know how the stream is doing. I'm worried that it's kind of wonky. I don't know. The stream is wonky or if it's going well. Here's another favorite of mine. Oh. Monterence Ross. Did I say that right? Hello. Oh, this is Montezuma's Revenge I'm playing. In case anybody's not familiar with this. I hate these walls. This is another one of these games where it was quite impressive for its time. Being on the Atari 2600. And it's not easy. And aesthetically, I think it looks a lot different than most of the other Montezuma's Revenge games, like for the Sega and for the Commodore 64 and the Atari. I think it's also on the Atari computer. Well, I think there's a 5200 version of this one? Yeah, I always played it on the Commodore 64 as well. And this one looks a little bit different than that. The graphics, obviously, but I think even the levels are different. It's like a completely different game. It's still fun. I mean, for the Atari. I don't remember anywhere to go now. I remember for a while I was just playing this non-stop on my Flashback portable. I was playing this game quite a bit. I know I used to be able to get to like level 3 or something. Now I'll be lucky if I pass the first one. You literally have to just remember what the right directions to go in. Otherwise you just end up coming back to the same spot. Where do I... No. I'm gonna have to go one more block up. Oh! Oh, it's like, what happened there? I forgot I had the sword. Unfortunately, with the sword, it only uses like one time. Ah, jeez. So once you use the sword, it's one shot and it's dead. Unless you have to time it right. Oh no! Ooh. Bloody skulls. Whoa, no! What does that do again? I totally forgot. Ah! No! I hate losing a life on the first level. Like that. Well, not the first level, first screen, I should say. Just over this silly skull that I have a hard time jumping over. It's just like in the Circus Convoy where I was saying, you know, some people just have a hard time jumping over that skull. It's the same thing. Oh, no. Should I just keep going? I'll just keep going. Just forget it. Just keep going. There's your one-shot sword. I gotta go down. Oh shoot, I forgot it. You have to get the... Dang it. It's best to get the torch first. Ah! That's the thing, this game, you have to remember all this stuff, and otherwise you just keep going the wrong way and doing the wrong things. Oops. Totally forgot that was there. Give me a key. Okay, I gotta go this way first. You know what this game takes also is patience. Patience and timing. I'm sometimes not that patient when it comes to video games. I often like to rush into things. So now I go back and then I don't have to worry about the dark rooms because I have the torch. Ah! You also have to make sure you get all the keys or else you get stuck. If you miss out on some of the keys. Ah. It's amazing how many enemies are just hard just because they're sitting there. Just like in Pitfall, when you have to jump over the, what is it, what is that thing that's on the bottom? Okay, that's enough of this game. See, what's another good game to play? Problem when you have too many games. Can't think of anything. Boxing. Le Box. As I have this one in the English-French version in the cartridge, and it says Le Box. Oh, I'm losing. You know, people like to say they look like that Pokemon, was it Gyarados, I think it is? I think when I first played this game, I honestly didn't even know what they were. I just saw these things that were punching, and I'm like, what are these things? Like, I wasn't even thinking about the fact that it's a top-down view, and that you're looking at two men boxing each other at that weird angle. And that's probably because I always played it on the Intellivision, and in the Intellivision, it's obviously the fighters are facing each other straight up, not, you know, so you're looking at them up the other angle, not straight down. I could totally see what they were going for in this. Only problem with this game is there isn't a whole lot you can do. I mean, it's just punch with the button. There's no combos, there's no uppercuts, there's nothing. It's just who can land the shots. Who can get the was it 100? Oh! I landed some good ones there. Hey, it's Grumpy Driver. Pretty good. I started off doing really bad, and it just totally took over there. It's the type of game that you can't really play too much of, because you're like, what the heck am I playing? Looks like spiders. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, they're spiders. Let's see here. What do we want to play? I know. Centipede. 1982. Back here. I got it. Ah! Hey, it's Arcade USA. Anonymous Jones, was this an Activision title? I'm assuming you're talking about the boxing. Boxing was, yes. Or I should say boxing is Activision. Man, I'm terrible at this game. That thing is annoying. Gotta kill it just because it's annoying. Oh, and it ate me. He's back. That spider is back. Oh. Come on, Square. You can do it. Do you think your character is the same guy that's in Adventure? Yeah, boxing is a good game. I mean, it's better obviously to play it with another player than it is to play against the computer. But I mean, most of the two-player games were much better to be played that way. I mean, at least it does have a computer player, and unlike say something like Combat, that's only a two-player game, so you can't really play it by yourself. I can play Combat by myself if I want to just shoot the tank that's not going to move. That's not a lot of fun. Alright. Oh, jeez. Come on. You can do better than that. Hey, James. What's going on? I don't know what's going on, but I think it's my computer, but every once in a while I notice the game kind of freezes on me for like a split second. And it's just like, oh, I'm stuck. I think my computer's just going crazy. I should have actually rebooted it before I started doing my live stream, but this computer's so crappy, it probably would take me 20 minutes just to reboot this stupid thing. Thing is, I was, when was that? That was during the, I think it was during Boxing Week. This past Boxing Week, December, or January, I should say. And I was looking at new computers. I was going to buy this new computer. I found one. I was like almost ready to push the button to say purchase. And then, or I was really considering it. And then I took my car in for an oil change. Because, you know, cars need oil changes. And they found my front tire was needed a new ball joint. And they're like, your tire, and they showed it to me. They're like, your tire is loose here. And they're like, if you keep driving like this, your car tire is gonna break off. And I'm like, oh, great. Like, yeah, most likely when you're driving, it'll just snap. And they're like, it's really dangerous. And then they're like, also your brakes are all like, you need new brakes. Like your brake pads. Like, crap. How much is this all gonna cost me now? And of course, it was a pretty hefty bill. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna hold off on buying a computer for for now. I mean, this computer works. It's not the greatest, but it works. And of course, I also put the down payment for getting myself an Intellivision Amico. And what else did I buy? I bought the Circus Convoy game. So, yeah. I'm just like, I'm running out of money here. Let's see. What else can we play? Diddly duck. How about some Dig Dug? People like Dig Dug. Alright. Whoa. I really gotta master using those boulders. One thing that's weird about this game is how the music only plays when he's walking. So the moment you stop walking, you get the oh. The moment you stop walking, the music stops. See if I can get this guy. Is he gonna run away? Been playing Atari on the Evercade. Cool. I haven't actually like looked into that Evercade. Like I know a bunch of people have been talking about it. I know OEB Pete has done like a ton of videos on it, but I haven't actually really looked into it. I think even the No Swear Gamer started doing some videos on it. Let's get me some fire-breathing dragon guy. Oh. He's gonna... Gotta run and race to the top before this guy gets there. Let's get him. Again, let me know if the internet or if my stream is weak. I can't really see to know. All I can see if I still have an internet connection. That's all I can see. I'm not watching the actual stream as it's happening, so. I should really try the arcade version of this. Although the 2600 version is actually pretty good, so. Come to me. Whoa! Catch him when he gets to the top. Oh, he fried me. Fried me good. Of course, there's also Mr. Dew, which is very similar to this game. Except I believe in Mr. Dew, your weapon is like a ball or something that flies and bounces around instead of a pump or hose or whatever this thing is. You're filling these things up with air. Interesting choice of weapons this guy has. I'm gonna pump air until you explode. Get him! Yes! Come back here. Must have had some spicy chili. Oh, I'm not gonna get him. He's gone. He is out of here. He has left the building. Oh. Come back. Got him. Now, Food Fight, I'm not sure if I really gave that game a try yet. Don't remember now. Like, sitting there trying to think about it, Food Fight. Is that the one that's for the 7800? Maybe I'm thinking of Fast Food. Food Fight is the 7800 game. That one I know I played. But for the 2600, I think there's a game called Fast Food or something. Food. Something with food in it. It's too bad the burger time for the 2600 isn't the greatest. See if I can get him. Hey, it's Simon Balmondo! probably the furthest I've gotten in this game. Just keeps going. Oh. Run, little dude. Blew him up. Ah. Flattened. Wow. Alright, let's try something else. Going so long I can keep doing that. Dragon fire. What else? Yeah, fast food, that's what I was thinking about. I don't remember if I really played that. Whoa. Is this where you have to like... I don't remember. You have to like grab something. Totally don't. Am I supposed to be grabbing? Am I supposed to be avoiding them? Maybe I'm supposed to only eat the fast food, the junk. This game totally reminds me of Taz. Oh! One funky, oops, funky set of teeth there. You're getting fatter. Oh. Oh! Uh-oh. Can't help it. Too many good foods gave me gas. Grab the root beer. Oh no! So tempting to just want to grab everything that comes out. Oh, that one got away. Oh no, no! Oh my god. Closed. Yeah, it's basically the same idea as Taz. Oh, only you're avoiding the whatever those purple things are instead of dynamite. You're getting fatter. Oh, jeez. It's like warp speed. Some of them are faster than others. What's up with that? Some of them just come flying in. It's like... oh, man. Fat Albert game. Might as well be. Oh. Holy crap. This game gets intense. It's a lot different than, what's it called? Taz. Fishing derby. Well, probably Fat Albert, yeah. There's a lot of hacks. I got like a whole folder full of hacks, and some of them they didn't really do a whole lot to the game. They just kind of changed the color here or there and then just renamed it. So it's like, you know, I'd be like going through and finding them and being like, well, this is just the same game and you just changed the color or something, or changed one one sprite. See how far I can get in some Frogger. This is the regular Frogger, not the Star Path Frogger. Although I do have that one. Maybe I should have played that one. Oh well. The Star Path Frogger's a lot better, I think. That's another one I need to, like, play the arcade version. So I have played this on the on many other systems, just not the. I don't think I've actually played the arcade one on my channel yet. Don't think so. Oops. Actually, I'm not sure if if I have the difficulty set where I can go off the screen or not. Alright. Now we gotta deal with the alligator logs. And then the snake. Or it's the snake on the third level. Maybe the snake's on the third level. Did you have a Star Path when you were a kid? I don't know anyone who had... No, I didn't have one. I didn't even know that thing existed. Like, I don't even remember ever hearing of it until much later on, when I started watching some videos, and I'm like, geez, I didn't know that there was such a thing. You could plug a cartridge into a tape recorder. Yeah, that spam guy is back again. Oops. Ah! Right into the water. World's only frog that can't swim. Oh. Pushed the button too quickly. Ended up into the wall. Ah! Darn it. Alright, what else can we play here? Gorf. Gorf is good. Another one of them. Which one is it? Gorf. Gorf, Gorf, Gorf. What was I doing there? Gorf. games I've played on multiple systems, and this one's not too bad. I liked playing this on the VIC-20. That was fun. Oh, busted. Really looking forward to playing Pitfall 2. Yeah, Pitfall 2 is a great one. I really like how he was able to make a game that had a lot of similarity to the first one, but made it a completely different style of game. He didn't just say, make a new Pitfall and make it look similar and play similar. Like, he actually made a completely different game. Cannot get that thing. Fred. You're supposed to hit that middle section, right? Okay, we can do this. Try it. Oh, bummer. Darn it. Uh-oh. I wonder if a lot of people who first played this was like, oh, this is just Space Invaders. And then they got to this part and they're like, oh, wait a minute. I have frickin' laser beams attached to his head. Great. Yeah, Gorf is a great game. I mean, it's one of my favorite, as far as in the space shooter genre games, this was one of the ones I always liked. I mean, Space Invaders is fun, but this one just gives you more to it. You know, just the changing of the levels and... Yeah. Galactic Recon Orbiting Force. Gorf. Well, otherwise the name alone is just like, what the heck is that? I think the only thing that would have made this game a little bit better is if they had a little bit more background in there instead of just black space. Let's see, what else do we got going on here? Gremlins. Already played some Hero. James Bond. Another classic. Joust. Another game that's just good on all platforms it's on. But I think the Atari 2600 version of this is quite spot on. I mean, it's really good, and you know, the graphics aren't bad, the gameplay is not bad. It's got just enough challenge. I mean, even the 7800 version, you know, it puts a little bit more detail in, but I think the gameplay is almost the same on the 7800. You know, as far as skills and... Oh, come on. He's gonna hatch. Ow. Just love how you guys, like, pop like a balloon. Another game that's similar to this is, I think it's just called Sir Lancelot, which is a Zonix title. I have the Double Ender one. I think it's that with Robin Hood. That one cost me quite a bit. I think I paid like around $40 for it. Used copy of the Double Ender. Oh, that pterodactyl thing. There is a way you can joust that thing too. I think you have to hit it face on or something. Oh, that's the one with the eggs. Almost got them all. Gotta get this one guy. I love how he like slows down too. So even just like having it like he speeds up and then he walks at a normal pace. Like they didn't like spare any details on this version. Oh. Yeah, the 7800 version is great too. Oh. I mean, it gives it more detail. I think the level design is obviously a lot more filled out. Double Ender sounds wrong. Yeah, it does. I know this game's also on the Nintendo too, but it's probably exactly like the 7800 version, I would assume. Like usually the NES titles are pretty close to the 7800 versions. Like I know even with Donkey Kong, the 7800 version is quite similar to the Nintendo one, Nintendo NES version. Just obviously the sound is different. NES had far more superior sound chip than the 7800 that just had the 2600 sound chip for reasons. Would have been nice if the 7800 actually came with 2 sound chips, if it came with the original sound chip just to be used for the original games and then its own sound chip for the 7800 games. That would be better. Let's play a Gary Kitchen game. Night Driver. Oh, I'm terrible at that game. That's the one where it's, you just see the little posts on the side of the road, I believe. Yeah, I'm so excited about Casey's Gold. I remember when I first heard that Dan Kitchen was working on it, and I was like in right there. I'm like, I'm sold. Once you put that game out, I'm getting it. And he was gonna put it out on his own. He did have plans for that, and he started doing all his promotion for it. And I remember following along on his blog and stuff, and he said he had to stop working on it for a bit. You know, things got busy, life got busy, you know. And then, but then he started to continue on with it, and then when he obviously joined Audacity Games now with his brother and David Crane, now Casey's Gold, which it was called originally Gold Rush, is going to be released under that title. So I think in the summertime, June or something, is when it's actually going to be released. So I'm totally looking forward to seeing the, you know, we've already seen like a little bit of screenshots and stuff. I think he's kind of teased us with a little bit of gameplay, but we at least knew a little bit more about that than we did about Circus Convoy. Because they really didn't give us anything on Circus Convoy except for, I think, a couple of pictures. And then the, oops, that was terrible. And then the world premiere release, or reveal on the Zero Page Homebrew channel. I have the Activision PlayStation collection, but I'm missing Pitfall 2. Yeah, it's missing Pitfall 2, yeah. And Pitfall 2, like, to get it for the Atari 2600, it's a little bit more rare, too. I remember I had a second copy of it, and I ended up just selling it on eBay, because I'm like, you know, I don't need two of them, and I thought I'll just put one up for sale. I think I sold it for like $20 or something like that. Not a lot. I didn't post it for too much. At one point, I had two Pitfall games, Pitfall 2 games, cartridges, I should say. Oh no! Tried to duck. And I had 2 Hero cartridges, and so I ended up just putting the other two. I don't know, I considered it. I was like, do I want to just keep them just in case, you know? I thought, Atari cartridges are pretty solid. Like, I haven't really come across many that stopped working. There was one, I think it was a Moon Patrol that I had that didn't work. Like, I tried cleaning the crap out of it, and it just did not work. It was just always bringing up a blank screen, and I think the chip fried or something. But most of the other games on the Atari, I've never had any problems with them, so I figured, you know, I'll just sell them. I don't really get into, you know, wanting to collect doubles, because then you just end up with just too much stuff. But what was happening was I was buying, like, lots off of eBay. So I'd buy, like, if I wanted to buy a certain number of games, like if there was a couple of games that I wanted, I would look in a lot of the lots that would show up that people would sell, you know, like 20 games or 30 games are selling. And if I found them in there, then I would buy that and then get a whole bunch of other games with it. But then sometimes, you know, you get the duplicates, and I have all the carts, but my 2600 Vader is broken. Oh, crap. Have you tried fixing it at all? Have you tried cleaning it and all that stuff? Or what's broken on it? Do you know what's broken on it? You know, what still irritates me to this day is I had a Coleco Gemini that my friend gave me. He gave me all his stuff. I think it was like before he moved. He was trying to unload a lot of his stuff, and he knew I was into this stuff. He knew I was into retro gaming. And this was a long time ago. This is way, way before I was doing any of this on YouTube, and he just knew that I liked old video games. And he's like, I got this box full of Atari stuff. Do you want it? I'm just trying to get rid of stuff. And he's like, I know you were into this stuff. And I looked at it. I'm like, oh, cool. You know, there was like I think there was 2 double enders in there, and there was he had a bunch of games I know I didn't have at the time, like Commando, and he had the Gemini in there, and I thought it looked cool. Like the joysticks that came with it had the little paddle at the bottom, and I'm like, oh, cool, sure, I'll take these off your hands if you don't want it. And I remember at the time, when I was going through everything, and I tried hooking up the Gemini, and it powered up, and I was putting cartridges in, and I wasn't getting anything. And I figured, oh, it must be broken. And I never thought about cleaning it. I never thought about, you know, maybe the cartridge slot was dirty and just needed to be cleaned, or maybe the cartridge I was trying at the time was dirty and it needed to be cleaned. So I never thought of that, and I just threw it out. I'm like, I have an Atari 2600. I have the Junior. At the time, that was what I had. I had the Junior, and I thought, I don't need this, and I don't need to be keeping stuff that's broken. So I kept the controllers, and then I tossed the Gemini. And now today, I realize that oftentimes it's just a good cleaning, and it'll come back to life, right? So, I mean, that's not all the time. Sometimes it could be a chip is gone, or it could be a problem with the like the power source. Oh crud! I'm not gonna make this. Sometimes it's just a simple little piece you could just replace. And of course, at the time, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just like, it's not working, and I have an Atari, so I literally threw it out in the garbage. Now I'm thinking about it, and it's like, if I only held on to it, I might have been able to actually get it working again. I mean, I did have I think he also had a wood grain in there too, an old wood grain. I held on to that for some reason. I think that was where I got it from. I had it was like a 4-switch Woody, and I remember it would like work on and off. Like at one point I had it, I put in a cartridge and it was working, and then when I turned it off, it stopped working. And I tried everything. I took it apart. I tried cleaning it. I could not get the damn thing to work. And And so then I'm going the wrong way now. Oh. And so I literally just was like at my wit's end with it, and I thought, well, I want to get a 6-switch, like I want to get a working wood grain that I can use instead of always using the Junior. Hey, Blue Fox Gamer in Carlsberg. What's going on, Carlsberg? Hope the night's treating you well. Yes, it is. I had a little bit of a bumpy road when I started streaming, and I lost my internet and everything went to hell. But I'm backing up. I'm back up and running. But anyways, when I kept on that, I held on to that 4-switch, and I ended up trading it to somebody who sells Ataris. He refurbishes, he buys Ataris, and he sells them. And because somebody on the Atari Age group pointed him out to me. And so I contacted him, and I'm like, how much do you charge for an Atari 6-switch? And he gave me a price, and I said, well, how about a trade? If I give you my broken Atari plus a ton of games, because I had a lot of duplicates, would you be willing to do like a full-on trade like that? And he agreed. So I sent him the broken one plus a whole ton of Atari and Intellivision games. Let's do some Kung Fu Master. This is a Dan Kitchen game. For some reason I can't get video from the Vader. It's clean. I got modded it years ago, and I think it needs to be resoldered. Yeah. And I guess if you're good at soldering, I'm not the greatest at soldering. I'm okay, but I either burn myself on the damn soldering iron, or I just make a mess. I don't know. I've tried several times. Like I'm okay. I was able to actually the Atari that I was just telling you about that I got, the 6-switch. When I got it, it wasn't powering up, and I contacted the guy, and he's like, "Oh, it just needs a what was it? It was like a resistor or something like that. It was just a little piece. He's like, that's probably what happened. He's like, it's very easy. You just have to, like, you know, pop the old one out, and then just solder this one in. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. And he's like, it's pretty simple. You know, rather than me mailing it back to him, because I'm in Canada and he's in America. So, you know, I paid for the shipping the first time around. So I thought, you know, and I told him, I'm like, okay, I'll try it. He's like, I'll mail you the part. It's like a tiny little piece, and you know, give it a shot. It's fairly easy, and so I managed to pull it off. I like carefully pulled the old one out and soldered the new one in, and I'm like, victory. I tried fixing my ColecoVision the same way. Oh wow, I got to the end. The ColecoVision, one of my ColecoVisions, that is, the first player joystick port is faulty. And people just kept saying, oh, just resolder it. Just, you know, reflow the solder or something. Maybe it just got a loose connection. And I tried. I mean, I tried to, like, remove the old solder and put new solder on it. And oh, I'm doing horrible here. And still no go. So I ended up just picking up a second ColecoVision off of somebody who just had the ColecoVision itself for sale and no controllers. I can change batteries on cartridges, but that's the hardest thing that I've soldered. No, I can't say I've ever tried doing that myself. Yeah, I've never fixed a cartridge before. Clean them, but never fix them. Most of the time when cartridges aren't working, it is that they just need to be cleaned. And sometimes they need like a deep cleaning, like if there's a lot of crap on the board, you have to like literally like get out the contact cleaner and just sometimes a little bit of light sandpaper, and you just bring that thing back to life. Got him. Normally I don't pass that guy. Normally that guy just takes me out. So that's pretty good. I'm passing Troy. Hey yo, it's the Atari creep. Creeping it real. Whoa, did he just hit? No. Ah. I have to say though, Dan Kitchen did a pretty good job on this. For what it is. I mean, it's not the easiest game in the world to play. At least for me it isn't. I guess there's some people that can play this thing. I don't even think I'm good at the Nintendo version either. Who's this little guy? Can't chat. Working on my 3D printer, but we'll have this on in the background. That's cool, man. That's cool. I know the Atari creep's been going a little wild with his 3D printer there. Putting up a lot of pictures of stuff that he's been making. Those cartridge covers look kind of cool. He made these 3D printed cartridge covers, cartridge slot covers that you put in the put in your system's cartridge slot when you're not using your system to keep the dust and crap out of it. Not all systems had that, you know, had a door or anything that would protect it from gunk. Like the Nintendo has and the ColecoVision has a little door that covers the cartridge slot. 1-Up cards work just great. Yeah, I did a video on that on the 1-Up cards. He sent me a couple of things to try it out. And yeah, I did a video on that quite a while ago. I actually did a video where I compared it to the ones that the official Nintendo one that they sold. And yeah, his stuff is pretty good, and he's got them for all different systems, like especially for Sega, and some are for, like some are designed for Game Boy and stuff, because the cartridge sizes are all different sizes and where the board is and everything. And then you just put a little bit of like alcohol on it or something. You can buy his cleaner stuff. Let's see here, Mario Bros. I know I like to always play Princess Rescue on. See if I can get further on that. That's always a fun one. Missile Command. I'm never good at Missile Command. I hate Missile Command. I can't play it. Worth a darn. It's Pac-Man. My golf is cool. Nuts. Pac-Man? No. No. I'm not going to play Pac-Man. I was like, should I play some Pac-Man? Since we were talking about Pitfall 2. Let's play some Pitfall 2. Yes. Did I beat Circus Convoy? No. I'm not that far yet. If you watched my video that I did on my unboxing and stuff, I haven't really made it that much further than that. I mean, I think I discovered a couple of little things here and there, but yeah, I haven't beat it yet. I was playing it in the stream earlier. I played a little bit. I don't know if people really want to see it. I know there's a lot of people that are wanting to play it for their first time, and they want to beat it for their first time. They don't want spoilers, so I don't want to play too much of it, just because, you know, I heard what happened with the Zero Page Homebrew, where he put out the video of the full playthrough, and people really got upset with him. They were like, "You're spoiling it, man. Don't spoil it." I just thought it's just kind of weird to get upset about, you know, like, if you don't want to spoil it, then don't watch the video. Like, nobody's pulling your leg to tell you to watch the video. I think it's a good idea, because, you know, you might get stuck, you might get frustrated, and, you know, I'm sure a lot of people that get stuck in a video game and they give up and they're like, that's it, I'm going to go online and look for a tutorial or a playthrough just to get out of that one stuck area. So I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know if he's going to repost it. Or, you know, after a while, maybe he'll feel comfortable reposting it or not. I don't know. But yeah, I know a couple of people have asked about if Audacity will be doing, you know, possibly continuing on with this game. But you know, the rights to the obviously are still owned by Activision. I'm sure they're still owned by Activision. So I don't know if, like, even though he's put Pitfall, one of the levels, in the Circus Convoy. Oops. Oh no. Yeah, that music plays in my head all the time too. Whenever you start running. The Pitfall 2 song comes into your head. These damn frogs. I hate the frogs. Look at all the enemies in this game. The frogs are the most annoying one. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, I always loved it too. I never had it on the on anything other than the Commodore 64 when I was a kid. So that was my first real experience playing Pitfall 2. Oh, I didn't mean to fall. In fact, I didn't even have Pitfall on any system when I was a kid. I used to borrow it from a friend, or, you know, down on the street. He had the Intellivision version, and I used to borrow that. But I never had Pitfall. But I had Pitfall 2 on the Commodore 64. And I think it was like broken because a lot of the gold bars, when you grab them, they wouldn't disappear. So it would just sit there constantly raising your score until you hit the highest possible score. So I think there was like defective or there was a bug in it or something. I don't know. So you pretty much just cheated. But yeah, it'd be interesting if David Crane could actually make a kind of like a Pitfall. I thought it would be cool if he made like a junior Pitfall guy or something, you know, Pitfall Harry's son, and make a new adventure. I don't even know which one of these has the gold bars in them. I'm just trying to avoid that stupid guy. No. There we go. I can only imagine that people must have been blown away when this came out. I mean, they were already surprised when they saw Pitfall 1. This game must have really just amped it up big time for them. And of course, we know that he had to put a special chip or on the board for this one. And he said that for Circus Convoy, they didn't do that on purpose. Like, they didn't want to do anything special to it. They wanted to just make a game using like the same programming styles and technology that they used back in the 80s. Oh, I missed it. I missed it again. Oh, I missed it again. Oh my gosh. Come on. Never had this problem before. Ah. Come on. Have I ever found an Easter egg in an Atari game? I don't think so. I'm not good enough at adventure to even get to that one. I know there's that invisible dot that you grab, and then you got to bring it back to a certain area, and then you see the programmer's name. But I think you have to do that on the second adventure or third adventure, and I'm just not good at it to get that far. Hey, dude. Whoever that is. I saved him. It would be fun if he was made the character that I just rescued to like follow behind me. I always keep a cart in my 7800 to keep the dust out, so I have a cover. Yeah, well, that's what I do too, but apparently that's not a good idea. I don't know. I know the creep said something about that not being a good idea to leave carts in the system, but I've always been doing that. I mean, my Intellivision, I always keep a card in it. My Ataris. The only one I don't is ColecoVision because it's got a little dust cover. Where am I supposed to go here? I don't know why those scorpions are easier to jump over in Pitfall 2 than they are in Pitfall 1. I think maybe the hit detection on them or something. So I always find them hard in the first Pitfall game, but in this one they're pretty easy to jump over. Derp, derp, derp. Ugh, keep hitting dead-ends. Where do I go? I think I just gotta go over there. E.T. also has an Easter egg. I've never heard of the E.T. having an Easter egg. Now, some of them are just very, very simple things where you just see the programmer's initials or something like that. Oh no! Was I supposed to fall down there? I don't think I was supposed to fall down there. Darn it. I think this is a dead end, isn't it? I think I'm supposed to go back. Just bought Tempest 4000 on my Series X. Never played it before. I've never played it either. I don't think I've ever seen Tempest 4000. Wasn't that supposed to be on the new Atari VCS as well? Am I even going the right way? Ugh. Gold looks like tasty cheese. Yeah. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a big block of cheese. Cheesy gold goodness. Up. So we go. A-Train Fanatic. What's going on? It's going well. Except I'm getting lost in Pitfall 2. I wonder why they never made this for the Intellivision. Would have been great to see this on Intellivision. Hey, Minister Brandon. Uh-oh. I'll go back up here again? Darn it. Oh, I missed the balloon again. Silly balloons. Oh! Oh! And I died from a bat. All the way back here again. Alright, let's play something else. I'm just getting lost. I got lost. Alright, let's just do it one more time. I know I did this earlier, but we'll do another run of it. See if I can figure out something. See if I can get a little further this time. Okay. So we're gonna get the fuel. I think the only downside to this game is it's, you know, much like I guess a lot of like say original Nintendo games. Once you complete it, you know where everything is. It's not going to have as much replay value. I mean, well, getting a faster score is probably the only thing that gives it the replay value. Let's see here. I use the so the unique thing about this Atari game is that it's not a game that you would just pop in if you only have like a few minutes to just bang off a game, right? A lot of Atari games are like that. You put them in, you play it for 5 minutes, and then you can pick another game, unless you want to go for, you know, the high score or something like that. This definitely, I've heard it takes, whoa, I almost died. I heard it takes about half an hour at least to actually complete it. But, like, once you know where everything is, it's around that, I don't know, did they put the scoreboards out yet? I think they might have. I haven't actually looked to see if they have scoreboards yet. The chameleon. huge train. Get some bricks. Okay. Now, I said last time I was playing this, I'm going to leave that gas can there. Because I think there's something I think you can shoot it or something. I don't know. I'm going to... If I can get the gun and get back here. A randomize option would be nice. You know, that would actually be kind of interesting. You know, if you could play it with its normal mode, and then you can play it in like a scramble mode. Oh. Why is my... Can't move. Ah, crap. It froze on me. Dang it. I think my computer just froze on me. There we go. Whew. Thought I lost it there. Oh yeah, okay, back to the Pitfall level. All of a sudden I'm playing Pitfall. Oh! Yeah, this is harder than it looks. You know, I remember watching it going, this game doesn't look too difficult. And then I started playing it. I'm like, never mind. It's a little bit harder than I thought. Oh. Losing to the... Okay, let's forget it. Let's move on again. I don't know why I'm losing it to the Pitfall level, but that's okay. We can come back to that. I think when I did my video, I figured out how to get that key, so... I'm gonna go and try and get the gun first. I'm gonna knock this giraffe down to size. I mean, it's little details like this that make this game amazing. I now have a gun. I'm armed and dangerous. Whoa. So weird just having a set of teeth just sitting there. I think this opens up the duck chute. Yeah. Ooh, the one up. Free man. Oh. Okay. Should I jump over them or take the top route? I'm not good at doing the whole run and slide thing, so that's the only way I figured out how to get around that snake. So just jump at the right time. Here's the duck chute. Oops. I like how it has that, you know, you really get like that kickback when you shoot. Just blow everything up. Because when you shoot, the little target thing kind of moves. And then you feel like you lose control of it for a minute. Get some more duckies. Yeah. Where's the duckies? One more duck? More ducks? Oh. Already flat. There's one. And that's what exactly what it's exactly what David Crane was talking about, how a lot of these side games are almost full-on Atari games on their own. Like, if you consider some of the games that existed back in the past, like this game could have possibly been on its own in a cartridge. I didn't get the 5. Darn. And he said that there's a lot of these games that are like... Did I get the key? I don't remember anymore. Yeah. Travel drone! I think this just goes to that part where you need to travel. No? 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 This I believe you need to... Run! That's obviously the bomb from Kaboom. Okay, we just opened up the clown car. I don't think I've ever gotten to the clown car yet. But I didn't realize that I had to get the drone. I think that was my mistake I made a long time ago when I actually made it that far. This one. There, actually does slide. Duck chute is closed now. Those weird looking things. What are those things? They're like weird guys on unicycles or something? Oh! No, I got stuck! Shoot. I gotta master my slide. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Bunny! No. There we go. I did it! I did it! Ah! Of all the stupid places to get hit. Ah, I was too close. Last life. Crap. Yeah, like I said earlier, I have it planned for this Wednesday, coming up to do a live chat with Audacity Games. So all three guys, Dan Kitchen, Gary Kitchen, and David Crane. So that'll be a lot of fun. I already have a whole bunch of questions worked out that I want to talk to them about, ask about and stuff. So that should be a fun chat. Of course I lose. Again, that's another one of those frustrating parts about this game is when you do die, you do have to start back at the beginning. There's no continues. There's no save spots. I guess if you wanted to, like, I think you could do like save spots on the emulator, but there must be something you could do here. I don't know what. I wonder what the hamburger's for. I know the binoculars let you look a couple of screens ahead. Really interesting things they've done with this game. How much does a game like this go for nowadays? Well, this is brand new, so come on. There we go. I don't know if they've sold out of the collector's edition yet or not, or if they're still available on their website. Oh, that would have hurt. But you can get the, I think it's like $60, $70 US for the basic game, which they said they will never sell out of. They'll always make that available. But I know the collector's edition, there's a limit on how many they were going to release. That's the one I picked up, was the collector's edition. And And then they had a VIP, which sold out really fast. And, I mean, it was the same as the collector's edition. It just had extra stuff. It had, like, a baseball cap and you know, a few little odd things, odds and ends. New World Man. Yes. Circus Convoy. Yeah, I thought, you know, I played a little bit when I first started my stream. And then I thought, you know, I'll try a little bit more again. It's deadly for a 2600 game. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, the reality is, with this would have never come out, even though technically possible, because they did, David Crane said he programmed this the exact same way. He programmed it that he would have done it in the 80s. So technically, yes, it was possible for this game to come out in 1980. The thing is, though, there were no carts that were 120, I think 125K, I think I heard was the cart size. And most Atari games like Pitfall and a lot of the other ones were like 4K. And 8 was a big cart. So this game couldn't have existed. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to grab that. Couldn't have existed just because of that reason alone. Where can I order one? Audacity Games. You have to go to audacitygames.com and you buy it right from their website. Those are the guys I'm going to be speaking with on, well, at least I have scheduled anyways. I mean, stuff can come up. I know they're busy guys, so I won't hold it to them if they can't make it, but we've scheduled it for this Wednesday to speak to the programmers. So I'm gonna do it as a live chat. So if you guys want to come on and if you have some questions for the guys, if you have some questions for the Kitchen Brothers or David Crane, I'm gonna definitely leave it open for questions. And I want to talk to them about, you know, like what their plans are and stuff like that. And I know I want to talk about you know, how their first week and a half or 2 weeks went after this game got released. Because, you know, wait a minute, what do I have to do here? Starting to figure out how I get down there. Oh yeah, I need the gun. And because I know they had a little bit of computer website issues in the beginning. I don't know if they're still experiencing that now, but they were supposed to release it on a certain day, and then they were having website problems, and they had to delay it for 1 day. I remember I was so ready to get online and order my copy because I wanted to make sure I got myself the collector's edition. I didn't want the VIP. I didn't want to spend the extra money for that, but I definitely wanted the collector's edition. And I was worried they were going to sell out really fast. And unfortunately, they were still having a little bit of problems with their website when they launched. And so a lot of people were kind of angry because they were trying to get onto the site to buy the game. I don't know what the issues were. I don't know what happened. Back in the day, people didn't think there'd be a resurgence of people wanting to play games. No. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, this is purely nostalgia for a lot of people, right? Obviously, a lot of younger people aren't going to really get into this game or into these games because they're like, you know, what the heck's an Atari 2600? Or they'll look at this and be like, this game is crap, I want to play my Fortnite or something like that. Got me the Jade Key. I'm interested in knowing how the rollout is going. Yeah, that's definitely something I want to talk to them about. Because you know, I've already watched a few interviews with them. You know, there was the interview before the game launched, and you know, just at the time of launch, I know John Hancock did an interview with them. And so now I want to actually talk to them about, you know, how they felt the launch went, and if there was everything they expected, and or was it more than what they expected, and because you know, it's a big job. They were working really hard on this, and not just, you know, promoting the game, but they are a small company, and they have volunteers helping them to package the game up and everything. So they're literally packaging these things up by hand. Like they're, you know, they got volunteers and stuff actually packaging and shrink wrapping, and, you know, and then mailing them out, and it's a pretty small, tight-knit team. Yeah, back when things were simpler, no internet, and all you had were radio and games. We had TV and video games. I think that's what I liked about the 80s was much simpler times, and just enough technology. Just enough to play video games and stuff. Like, we had just enough tech. I think today we just got too much tech. Like, we're on a tech overload. Everything is tech. You have to be tech savvy to operate practically every appliance and your car. Computers are in everything. Everything is run by apps. There's a lot of things you can't even do unless you download the app on your phone. It's just getting ridiculous. Not to mention modern gaming has changed. You know, oftentimes the Atari creep even talks about this too. You know, just modern games are just not my cup of tea. No, I'm stuck again. I knew I was gonna get screwed there. I just can't get used to the you know, modern 3D games. But the good thing is I don't have to worry about always buying the next gen system and all the games and everything, because I'm not really into that stuff. So I'm not going to be buying no Xbox whatever 5 or PS5 or whatever's out. I don't even know. I don't even follow it. Like, I bought the Nintendo Switch because I knew there's a lot of stuff on there that I can play. But the PlayStation and all that stuff, forget it. It's just not me. I mean, the controller alone, it just messes me up. So many buttons on it. I think that's why I'm also interested in the Amico, because, you know, the whole point of it is that it's simple and fun. I know there's a lot of, you know, a lot of people talking negatively about the Amico. A lot of people hate it. Some people think it's a scam. But I think it's just right for me. It's the perfect system for me. As far as any kind of modern day system. Come on. And you know, the other thing too is the thing with modern systems obviously is the updating and the firmware. And actually, I remember watching a live interview with Tommy Tellerico and somebody, I can't remember who it was, just recently actually, and they were talking about the same thing. You know, like when you boot up a PlayStation or an Xbox today, be prepared for it to sit there for 2 hours updating the firmware. I mean, you're not just going to turn it on and start playing. And that's one of the other things with, say, if you get one of these, you know, modern systems of today, say as a Christmas present, you know for a fact you're going to have to, like, turn that on and wait for all the frickin' firmware updates. You're not just going to plug it in and start playing, not like these systems would. Would be cool if they came out with a new version of Utopia. Actually, they are. They're working on one. And I remember asking Tommy about it how the Utopia is going, and he said it's in the works. And they don't want to rush it. They want to make sure it's just right, like they get it just right. So it's it's definitely on the works. It's coming. Talking negative is one thing. These weirdos are talking hate to another level, taking hate to another level. Well, yeah, I mean it's almost like it's becoming popular to slam the Amico. I have no idea why. Why people want to hate a system so much. Although some of them say they don't hate the system, they hate Tommy, or they hate the marketing, or whatever. They think it's a scam, or I don't know. I've been watching a lot of the videos. I typically don't like watching videos like that because I know it's just going to be a bunch of negativity, but a bunch of slamming, a lot of hate talk. I'm back. Never used this yet. There we go. And frankly, that's not something I really want to watch. Yeah, exactly, Minister Brandon. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've been totally waiting for Utopia. I love that game. I love it on the television. And that was the clown car. Never been in here before. Don't even know what's in there. But I totally love the other one I'm excited about is Bomb Squad, which they've been talking about. They did a little tiny teaser trailer for it. They didn't show any gameplay. I don't know if they've showed any gameplay for it yet. Maybe they did in like a flash piece, Clobber the clown. Holy crap. What am I supposed to do here? Oh. Cool. It's like a whack-a-mole. How the heck? That's awesome. I remember David Crane mentioned that the clown in this, he's like, wait till you see the clown. This is cool. Is that it? No more? That's my theory. I talked about it with my Amico victory stream. I think they have more issue with Tommy than the system. So that's the thing. If they want to slam Tommy and call him a liar and a dirtbag and all the other stuff, I only got 1 star. That stinks. That's fine, but why also slam the system and call it a scam and I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I'm supposed to use that, this thing, or do I still have that? No, I don't have that drone anymore. Maybe I have to use the, I think I can't fall in there. Oh! Oh, game over. Do you know if Circus Convoy works on Retron 77? That's a good question. I know some people were talking about the Retron 77 and certain games not working on it. And they did say that it's supposed to be compatible with all things that can play the Atari games. So I'm thinking it should, but I don't have a Retron 77 to test it on. Well, they've really pushed the limits of the 2600 hardware to a whole new level. Yeah, that and having a access to 125K memory versus back in the day having 4. And that's, obviously part of the budget. Back in the early 80s, RAM on these cartridges was really expensive. Most of the games, they had to make them on small thing. Snake oil and TT is the Antichrist. Oh, that's the level 1 I'm talking about. Now, another thing I want to talk to the guys, the Audacity Games about is, I know I've seen things like they're considering releasing the game as just a ROM. Circus Convoy is just a ROM. So I wonder if they're still considering that, because that's really crazy. Like it's hard to really think like that. Like they're putting out these expensive games, and do they really want to, just make a ROM available that you just download the ROM, because they're really about the hardware. They're all about the hardware, and making a game that was just like in the original days. You get a physical cartridge, you get a physical manual. Because if you think about it too, like the manuals are completely lost in a lot of games now. Most games don't come with manuals. They come with a PDF download somewhere. They have in-game instructions, right? They don't play that way. So they don't design them with manuals and stuff. So they're really about the hardware aspect of it. So be interesting to see if they actually do want to, decide to just make the ROMs available and not just get the collector's edition, you get the ROM, that kind of thing. Because I think they also want to make sure that when you when you get the ROM, it's not easy for you to just, release it out into the world. Because if you do that, it's going to, it'll make it harder for them to sell the games if you could just easily distribute the ROM like any other game. So putting a control on it is definitely going to be a thing. Anyways, I think I've been streaming now for over 2 hours, and I think I should probably finish up here. But yeah, like I said, this Wednesday I have planned a live chat, which I haven't done in a while, so it'll be fun, with David Crane, Daniel Kitchen, and Gary Kitchen, the Audacity guys. And we're going to hopefully talk about, Circus Convoy. We're going to talk about maybe the Gold Rush game or Casey's Gold, and a whole bunch of other things. And I want to talk about how their first few weeks of launching the system and all that stuff goes. So that'll be fun. And like I said, it's going to be live, and anybody can come on and chat. So hopefully we'll have some good questions going and make it a good one. Anyways, I'm going to take off. It's been a lot of fun. I know there's been a little bit of interruptions. And hey, David, what's going on? And my computer was kind of crapping out on me today. I don't know what was going on. But yeah. Anyways, thanks everybody for coming in to the chat, as always. And hopefully I can do another stream sometime. And again, I'm going to be doing the live stream. We so far have it planned for Wednesday. Hopefully they can keep it. And because I tried to get them last week, but then I think we had to push it for an extra week. But he was pretty concrete on that. So we should be good. Anyways, thanks everybody for popping in, and see you later.